Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Margraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalaro Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Gerin Kelsu, High Elf Bladesinger.
Hibonite, the fire-kindled, wandering flameossifier.
All right, who wants to let us know what happened last episode?
So I can. Last episode, it was mostly talking. We talked to Hibonite's father. Well, first we uncharmed him with like a restoration spell from Auric Hooverman. We uncharmed Obsidian with the help of Auric in order to talk to him. We talked to him about his current situation with his wife and Hibonite's mother, and that things are kind of weird. We discussed what we were going to go about doing. We decided we were going to maybe take Hibonite's mother up on her offer to go show us to the place that she's been talking to Kazdrax. And in the meantime, Obsidian, since he is now in control of his own mental faculty, with the help of Ruby, that they would kind of take care of things at home. And that was mostly it. It was mostly discussion on what exactly people think was up with Hibonite's mom, because she started acting very strangely rather recently.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, we had a big thing that happened in between episodes where everybody leveled up. So this might be a good time to talk about that. And Kim, why don't you start?
So I took Druid level 2, which means that I get to be animals now. Woo! So I don't know exactly how that's gonna fly, but I also took Circle of the Shepherd for my Druid circle. That gives her the ability to do these really cool totems that you'll see later in gameplay, but they give different buffs basically, depending which one I pick.
Cool. All right, Ryan, tell us what changes have come about for Hibonite.
For level 8 Sorcerer, I took the ASI and I'm now on 20 Charisma.
Ooh,
and
nice.
I also picked up the Wall of Fire spell because that fits thematically with Hibonite, and that's pretty much all the changes for Hibonite at this point.
Okay. Garen, Ben, what are the changes with Garen?
All right, so Garen is now an 8th level wizard, Bladesinger. Doesn't get anything from Bladesinger, but my 2 spells, I took Sickening Radiance, which is a great control spell. And then I also took Agonazer's Scorcher, which I think is from Xanathar's. It's kind of like inline fireball, more or less, at a lower level. And then
inline fireball.
So it does flame damage or fire damage in a straight line. So anything within like 30 feet in that line gets
like lightning bolt,
like lightning bolt
versus the chain lightning.
Right. Yeah. Like lightning bolt. And lesser damage than fireball, but I need some sort of attack spell because I don't have any. And then I also took a feat for my 8th level, and I took Resilient for Constitution, bringing me up to a beefy 18 con wizard. And giving me a mass. Resilient also gives you proficiency in the saving throw of whatever attribute you raised. So my Constitution save is +7 now, and with my Blade Song activated, I have a +12.
Oh, nice. And Sam, tell us about the changes to Margraine.
Oh God, how long do we have? So I think anybody who's been listening up to this point knows there's been a lot of changes for Margraine. He recently has had a little bit of a falling out with Lenore. So all this warlock shit is up in the air, really. He doesn't have any benefits from any of it right now. But I thought thematically the best choice to go with would be he's taking a level so far of Cleric. So he took 1 level of Forge Cleric. That got him some cantrips, so Spare the Dying and Guidance. It's also opened up like a whole new spell list. So I've taken first level Healing Word, and second level he's gotten Gentle Repose and Warding Bond. So those are really cool. He also has like a medley of abilities for Forge Clerics. So he gets the ability to basically enhance one piece of equipment, and just a medley of other stuff really that will come out as it goes, and just kind of clericy goodness. So which we've been lacking a little bit.
Awesome. All right. So you guys are getting ready to leave the room. Obsidian has his hand on Hibonite's shoulder and says, Lita.
Please
God.
stop saying her name. Please, dear God, Dad, stop. Serious time, not fucking joking.
Oh,
MacLeod is such a nice name, though.
yes, yes. For a very nice woman. Your mother's a fine woman, too, of course. But, you know. Anyway, let's go overthrow her. All right, so you guys are making your way out. If you recall, she's getting everything ready as far as for like kind of some kind of feast, which they seem to do quite a bit here as a community. What are you guys doing?
Well, I do have something Margarine would like to do. Do they have on the island? I'm assuming they do. They're relatively well off people. Do they have some sort of like forge or smithy or something on the island relatively close to us?
They would, yes.
They would?
Yeah.
I would like to ask Obsidian if I could avail myself of their facilities for that. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I don't think that will be an issue. I'll introduce you to Chip Boggins. He's the resident forge master here. So,
okay, excellent. Thank you.
yes, of course. And he brings you over to actually a fairly slight fire genasi. He doesn't look like somebody who throws around a hammer too much, kind of sinewy muscles, and introduces the two of you. Was there?
Hello, Chip. I hear you're the forge master here.
That's right.
Okay. I was wondering if it would be okay with you if I use your forge.
For what purposes?
Well, I've got some modifications I need to do to my armor and my shield. And as you can see, I have quite a lot of armor and shield. Like I kind of heft up his shield and his armor.
Yes, you do.
Yes, and I'm trained in the forge, so you won't have to worry about any of your equipment or anything like that. But it would be rather important to me if I'm able to use your equipment.
Yes, 50 gold pieces, and you can rent it for the night.
Am I there?
I don't know. Did you walk over?
I'll just give him 50 gold pieces. That doesn't matter. I'm just gonna hand it over.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
And do you guys have a metal stockpile I could buy from or purchase from, or?
Oh, yes. And I will show you where that's at. Only another 25 gold pieces for the evening.
Hibonite's just giving him dagger eyes at this point. It's like,
Okay.
My lord.
Chip.
Okay, cool. And I've knocked that off too. Excellent.
All right.
So Margraine is going to get himself some steel, and he's going to knock off probably another 20 gold pieces worth of gold off of it for him to he's going to melt down some of his gold pieces. And he's going to get his shield and his breastplate, and he's gonna take off all of his armor, which is something people rarely see him not in, and he's gonna be in just some kind of they're kind of like pretty simple, like kind of sackcloth pants and his boots and stuff. And like, since it's rarely seen, you'll see that like he's slight. He's got a halfling build, but he's got, you know, pretty substantial muscles for his build. And he's gonna spend the next hour or two, or however long it takes really, to on his shield where it's gotten the symbol for Saint Eligius kind of engraved and embossed onto it. He's going to modify that. So he's going to on both of them, the symbol for Saint Eligius is it's an anvil with a hammer striking on a heart, almost as if you're reforging hearts. He's going to to he's going to change it so that on the anvil you can see that the heart is kind of smashed, and that the hammer is covered and wrapped in what looks like golden hair, and that below it, below the anvil, there's kind of darkness and shadow and a red glow underneath, and he's going to emboss this in and inlay it with gold and just kind of spend a lot of care into it. And then on the back of his breastplate, he's going to fashion a simple kind of clasp that's hard to undo that he can clip his hammer into so that he doesn't have to hold it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all of that, give me a roll with your forging equipment. Let's just go ahead and base it off of, I'm assuming strength is probably your highest roll.
Yeah, strength is pretty good for him.
Okay. So just do it off of...
That's only a 13.
Okay. So that doing all of this is probably going to take you through the night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a lot of work. So
yeah.
Are you just going to head off? Are you going to inform people? What's the story?
He's not really going to inform anybody. He's going to go do this himself. If anybody wants to try and find him or whatever. I know that Hibonite's mom was preparing for a feast, but I think Margraine's had enough feasting. So, he's going to do this for however long it takes.
Hibonite would have just stayed with him. I want to stay out of the family area at the minute. It's been
okay. So you're heading over there?
Yeah, he'll just sit in the forge, talk to Margraine if he wants to talk.
Okay. Garen and Zalara, what are you guys doing?
Garen needs to talk with Auric before they leave.
Okay. And Zalara, do you...
So if those two are going to the forge, I would probably go with them because I don't know Hibonite's family, and I would assume Garen knows what he's doing.
Okay. So Garen,
yeah.
You grab Auric's attention.
You know what? No, I'm probably going to stay with Garen. I changed my mind. Let's not split the party that far.
All right.
Other than metagaming, I think I would be in the room and be like talking with Garen and Auric already.
Okay.
Auric.
Yes.
Not Obsidian, Auric.
Oh, Auric. Oh my God, I'm brain dead. All right, here we go. Yes, Garen?
I wondered if you could take a look at me. We had an encounter not too long ago, actually right before we came here. Mm-hmm. And this evil witch lady did something to my mind in a dream. Oh. And ever since, I have not felt so good.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I am plumb pooped for the day. I don't know that there's much more I can do. It's been, since you guys have come back, I've been pretty much run ragged. So I am gonna just enjoy my evening, and then let's meet tomorrow.
That sounds good. Thank you.
You never did explain what happened, Garen.
Oh, yes. Bimatha.
Mm-hmm.
So, the little girl, I can't remember her name right now. The one I killed.
Aruna?
Thank you.
Thank you, voice in my head.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Excuse me, do I need to be here for this? Because I'd really like to...
You can go party.
Oh, thanks, God. All right.
What a dick.
We have kind of put him through a lot in the last few days. I sincerely doubt he has to use this much of his power on a regular basis.
Well, that is true. Sorry, Auric. You're not a dick. I am. Anyway, don't worry about it. Go drink. Aruna came into my room. The ghost Aruna. You remember her?
Oh yeah, with the rest of the children.
Like kind of threatening me, and which that's fair. I did kill her, but and then Bimatha came and did a soul-sucking thing on her, and
on the child.
Yes, on the ghost girl.
It's good that we're not there then, I guess.
Indeed, especially because after I slept, I saw Bimatha, who is apparently 3 women. I know we only saw the other one, only one, but or 2.
Bimatha was 3 women?
Yes, That's how I remember it, at least.
Weird. Okay.
Yes, and I hope we don't have to kill 2 more of her. Now that I think about it.
Ooh.
Anyway, in my dream, she saw me, and then she soul sucked me.
In your dream?
Yes, and it has had an effect. So.
Oh.
Yeah, but, so many things have happened since then. You died. I completely forgot about it, but I am now feeling my tiredness.
Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It
No
was
wonder
not
you
great.
looked really tired that morning.
Yes,
Hmm.
but I mean, I'm okay. Just not 100%.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we've got a really good healer in town then.
Indeed. It would be a shame if something happened to him.
What?
Oh, yeah, it would be.
He's too powerful, and the DM's like, oh, crap.
Let's not put that idea in Alex's head, maybe.
Yeah, like that wasn't there.
Someone who can raise the dead. Yeah. All right. What shall we do now?
I don't know.
Are you okay? You look better after dying.
Yeah, I feel, I don't know. I'm still tired, but it's not as bad. You
That
know?
is good.
Yeah, it's apparently it takes you a while to get over being dead, so
I would imagine so.
I don't recommend it.
Well, thank you. I will take that under advisement.
Well, there's a party to go to if you feel like partying. I don't know.
I pretty much always do.
So,
Fair enough.
Margraine and Hibonite, as you guys are walking out, you notice some of the Crimson Guard, the ones who follow your mother around, are standing by the doors. And as soon as you guys start to exit, 2 of them and their armored-covered bodies just kind of come together and hold their spears out, obviously blocking your path.
Hello. How are you today?
Stand aside.
And they say nothing. Your mother comes up. Oh, Hibonite, where are you going? We have a feast we're preparing.
Just for a stroll with my friend, Mother.
Just for a stroll? Don't you want to be part of the community? You've been gone so long.
I do. It's been taxing on me and my companions coming back, and we're just getting some air. We'll be back in later.
She looks you up and down. Make sure you're here for the feast when it starts.
Is something special happening at the feast then?
It's the first feast we're doing in honor of Kazdrax, our god.
I will make sure I'm there.
Yes, make sure you are. And she holds up her hand, kind of flicks it either way, and the guards step beside, let the 2 of you out.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course.
See you later. And as soon as we start walking away, I'm going to cast a message to Margaret. That was ominous as shit.
Yes, she is definitely weird.
And I don't think that's... I think we probably should be back to try and stop whatever she sent it to.
Yes, I will do my best to be there. Well, is this after everything is done, or?
No, you guys are just walking out right now.
Well, I mean like the forging stuff.
Yeah, no, you're walking
Okay.
out to the forge. That's what she stopped you from going.
Okay. That's ominous. This is rather important though.
If you don't want to be there, I don't want her mind controlling more people.
Well, she seemed that it was important that you be there, and if you have Garen and Zalara,
Just remember the the secret danger words: thunder waves, explosions, fire, raining everywhere.
Help! I'm dying. Help! Yeah.
That is a great one. This is a classic.
Mine's usually pineapple.
Okay.
TMI,
no,
Sam. TMI.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. And if I'm being honest, I have probably the best excuse not to be there out of anybody. So.
Okay. I guess
All right.
I'll walk you to the forge and then I'll head back.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so while they're doing that, Garen and Zalara, you guys just getting drinks, mingling? Anything in particular?
Have we slept?
I mean, you slept one night, didn't you?
Okay.
we haven't really done anything since we slept.
Right.
Okay.
We just wandered around town talking to people.
Oh, right, because we just found Margraine
Mm-hmm.
being marked.
Yeah, it's still-
So, okay.
Still fairly early on.
Okay.
So what time of day is it currently? I was thinking it was like afternoonish, maybe.
No, it's still very early in the day.
Oh.
Because remember, it was like the next day, Margraine
Mm-hmm.
came walking up after the procession early in the morning. Her the cheers in the streets and everything woke you guys up. So this is all...
We're like mid-morning-ish.
Yeah, mid-morning-ish.
And the feast is going to be happening tonight.
Correct.
So we've got a full afternoon of shenanigans.
Correct.
Okay, I thought we were closer to the feast than that. Well, we wanted to do some investigation. What do we need to investigate?
Perhaps just there's any weird stuff going on the island? Like walking around, find cults, find altars that
Check.
should not be there,
We have not found the altars, but we've definitely found cults.
even if they should be there. Perhaps we should find Hibbonite. He knows this island.
True.
He should know what is not right with the island, right?
I would hope so. But he just left with Margraine, so
We can go
Maybe.
too.
okay.
Sorry, that was a lot snarkier than I meant it to be.
Well, you're the one who wanted to talk to Auric.
Yes, and I'm done now. It was a quick chat.
Okay, let's go try to find Hibbonite, I guess, and we'll try to figure out what we need to figure out.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Oh, Hibbonite!
All right. So you guys go out not too far behind them. Hibbonite and Hibbonite has made God damn it. Hibbonite and Margraine have made their way to the forge, and I mean you can see them. It's not the biggest area out there, so you can just see them. You catch up.
So there's a big feast tonight, sounds like.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
mother wanted to make sure I was there.
Oh.
Sounds fine.
Well,
Does it?
sure, like I'm happy to see my boy and I'm really excited to hang with him, or like
oh no.
creepy.
This is 'cause it's-
Exactly, Zelaya. Yeah.
it's not for me at all. It's the first feast for our god Kazdrax, apparently.
You don't do feasts to your god?
Well, we don't really know there was a god before. We did it for Primordial Fire.
Oh,
but she didn't have
right.
its own.
Oh, she okay.
So
We don't
So-
usually switch gods like that.
Well, it's more she believes that Kazdrax is a higher level than the Primordial Fire. It comes from him, sort of thing. She could kind of be right on that point, but I don't think she's talking to Kazdrax. I think she's talking to something else. I think there's something else going on at the feast. It's going to do more brain fuckery with other people. So, yeah.
Okay. So we wanted to investigate and figure out what else may be going wrong, right? Or maybe more about whatever she's figured out.
Yeah, there's also those cults, the fish people thing. And then there was a lady who was looking for Dyson when I went to see Auric the other day, even though he lived alone, and you know, she said he went missing, I think, an extra day beforehand or something. So
We should find out if she was right or he was right, because he was under a spell, yes?
Hmm.
So perhaps he was married and she was really looking for him.
Well, we don't know if he was under a spell. He was tied to a stake and being burned alive. He was hurt. I don't know if he was under a spell.
So
Might
we
just-
could look into that, or we can investigate the feast, or
I think
I don't know.
we
what
won't
else to
have
do.
any choice but to be at the feast, it sounds like.
I don't think Margaret wants to be there, but I've got to be there.
Should
Yeah.
we split up or should we attend the feast?
Well, how about we investigate some stuff first and figure it out along the way? Like, we can poke around town a little bit first and then come back.
So you'll know that there is a market area. It's not big. And then there's also a dock. There's a lot of fishing and there's a lot of trade that goes on there. So Hibbonite, you would know all this. Those would be the two real main hubs of information.
We should go find a tavern.
That's a good idea. I kind of want to investigate back at the big house, just in case she is doing something with the feast tonight.
She could be setting up a ritual.
That's what I was thinking. So if you guys investigate the town and see if you can find stuff about the cults, I'll investigate the big house. Margaret can sit in the forge. If I start acting weird, drag me to Oryx and force him to do his magic spell on me.
That is not a great plan.
I don't want to leave you alone, Hibbonite.
Oh, it's my people. I should be relatively safe.
Solara stares daggers at you.
Yeah, but I had no conviction in his words. He was saying it either.
I do not trust these people, Hibonite. How about we stick together?
I want to go check on my sister. She's probably gone back to work to make sure things are okay at the palace. She probably wouldn't just disappear. I want to make sure my dad hasn't been instantly found out.
That is true.
And to my knowledge, there's a lot of good guards in the city still. It's just the mainly the full armored guys who are probably fish people, who are the bad ones. And if I do get caught or semi found out, I've got ways of running away and disappearing, sort of.
We've already got Margaret not here, dealing with his whatever just happened.
Split the party 3 ways. Come on. Never go bad.
What's the worst that could happen?
Everybody could die.
I think the more information we know, the more we find out how widespread this, whatever it is.
And if things go bad, we've got our ways of making, the secret danger words, explosions, death, help me, I'm dying, oh god, I'm dying, sort of stuff go on.
That is true. If we have time to even scream.
Well, I'd probably make a loud explosion and some fire appear personally.
Well,
Honestly, Zilara, what would we investigate at the taverns? Just find out that everything's going wrong? Or that people think nothing's wrong?
if we could get stories of fish people or of, like,
Yeah,
because Ruby noticed, right?
Well, that
Even
is
though,
true.
like, Auric and Obsidian didn't. Ruby did see that. So I'm thinking that there has to be other people around town who haven't been completely mind wiped or whatever happened to those two.
That sounds good.
Okay.
You could
So-
look into people disappearing, because that would be
Yeah.
a pretty good sign. And hopefully I'll go to the big house, there'll be nothing wrong, all will be on the level, and I'll just meet you in the town.
Okay.
That sounds likely.
Try and remain a little bit optimistic here, please.
I said it in an optimistic voice.
All right, so you guys head your ways. Garen and Zalara, Hibonite tells you of the main tavern on the island is a place called Bissell's. And
What?
Bissell's, like somebody's name.
Oh, like, okay, got it. Continuing the vacuum cleaner theme. Got
Yeah,
it.
it wasn't intentional to begin with, but then, why not? So
All right.
you guys head over there. You make your way through the town. The ocean breeze is blowing, carrying that nice salty smell. And then you get to the tavern. It's kind of an open area, wood plank floors, and there's not a big fire pit going. Obviously, they don't really need it here. Breeze carries through there. You notice there's not too many people, and you've got the bartender back there looking fairly bored.
Is it too early to drink?
Oh, no. Never too early to drink for us. Come
I
in.
agree. Thank you.
Yes, would you like some fire wine?
Sure. Do you have
yeah.
anything like exotic?
Well, that is native to this island, so I'm assuming
Okay.
for you that would be exotic, strange-looking
That-
people with your
That
Oh,
is
how-
true.
Right, we haven't really been outside the big house. Hi, I'm Solara.
Hello, my name is Bissell.
Hi,
Bissell.
Bissell. I think this is your tavern.
It is.
Did you start this tavern, or was it like a family tavern?
It's been a family tavern, but it's a place of pride, I guess.
It is beautiful.
Well, thank you very much. He pulls a bottle down from the wall and starts filling it for a glass for both of you. That'll be 2 gold pieces, please.
No problem. All right, pay the man.
Okay. Thanks, Garen.
So, I realize I do not know anything about Hibonite's people. How long do you live?
What an opening question.
What a very intriguing question. I'd say the normal amount, 60,
that-
70 years.
60, 70? Okay. I was wondering, because my friend and I, we live hundreds of years. And I did not know, since you are such strange folk.
Oh, really? Hundreds of years. Okay, interesting.
Well, provided we can survive that long.
Yeah.
Knowing us, probably not. We always seem to get in trouble.
Technically,
that-
I'm back. Does it count if you die once and then
I-
are brought back?
In what way?
Like, for the count of how old you are.
It does not restart. You are the
Yes.
same age.
Okay, never mind.
It's just interrupted, I guess.
Yeah, you are not 0 years old all of a sudden.
Just a deep philosophical question for you on the nature of being.
Yes, right. So,
My initial question was because I wanted to know how long the tavern had been in your family. So if it was 300 years, then it's in 3 generations, 600 years. Just a thought.
I see. Still a bizarre question, but yes, it's been for at least 3 generations. Before that, I don't know.
Interesting.
Nice. So have you always been on this island? Do you go on pilgrimages as well?
No. That's just for leadership, really.
Oh, okay. Just the royal family, or
Yes,
just
they go out and learn of the greater world and bring back knowledge. And
So the rest of you are just here all the time?
yes. Where else would we want to be? We've heard stories, and it sounds not great. Of course, there was a hubbub in the town when you all arrived, and as you mentioned, Miss, you were dead. And as I understood it, fairly horrific death. So, why would we want to leave?
That is true. I mean, this
I
place is
understand that.
beautiful.
Yes,
I could retire here.
yes. It's not without its problems, but yes, every day it's sunny, nice breeze.
Do you
Go
ever get
swimming?
like bad storms here?
Yes, of course.
When you say without problems, what do you refer?
Give me an investigation. Well, give me probably more of a persuasion roll. No, investigation.
Better.
Yeah, good. Investigation.
For both of us, or just
An 8.
I was gonna say that's part of his real question there, but yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation roll too, since you're trying to ferret out information here.
yeah, I get disadvantage, so that is definitely a crit failure of 2.
Okay. Well, luckily you can't crit fail, but it's
Right.
It is a failure. I'm not gonna call the guards or anything.
She asked me a question.
Well, I think it would be probably rude to tell strangers island business.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Well, that is true.
But so what do you
We
guys do
just-
for fun around here?
Our life is fun.
Well, okay, but
Do you just drink all day? I mean,
If you choose.
do you have work here?
We
Farming?
yes, we do have people who work the vineyards. Yes, that's
You
how
have
we get the
vineyards?
fire. Yes, that's how we get the fire berries for the fire wine.
That makes sense. I
Oh, so
just
it's
thought
made
it
out of-
appeared.
No,
Berries.
we are a magical people, and he holds up his hand, and fire appears.
Ooh,
oh, that is so cool.
I see where Hibonite gets it.
Yes, he's he's one of us.
Can you all do that?
Yes,
Well, that's really
Interesting.
neat. Must make it easier to cook things.
yes.
Let's send the 2 most inept people to go investigate things.
You guys
So,
are doing fine, except those rolls were so bad.
yeah. So, will you go up to the party, or is that for
Oh
other
yes.
people?
No, everyone has to go. It's
Oh, really?
Has to?
Yes, they sent out a call earlier. We get together for most meals as it is in the evening, but it's not normally by demand. But at this point, yes,
So we all get together up at the big house for a meal every day.
yes,
Oh.
it's part of our community.
How many people are on this island?
Well, total on the island there's a few thousand of us, but here in this particular village, that we're the ones who get together every day. Not everyone comes from the other side of the island where the vineyards are.
Ah, okay.
So is it quite a ways over to the vineyards?
It's quite a ways. It's quite long. It's probably about a half a day's journey.
Oh, well, that would explain why they don't come for supper.
Yes.
So do they usually sleep here when they come? Or do they journey
No.
back right away?
There's not a lot of travel really between the two sides of the island.
So they don't usually come at all.
No, why would they? They
Okay.
have their life over there.
Are they
Interesting.
all fire genasi
Yes.
or
yes.
other races?
No. You are the first aliens we have ever seen.
Interesting.
Well, you've
Well-
been very calm about it.
Well, Why get excited? Life is wonderful. Take it as it comes and goes.
Hmm.
Let me ask you, though, do you glow in your sleep? You're so white.
I haven't looked at myself while I'm sleeping.
Well, at night, I'm sure you've walked around outside. Can you hold your hand next to something that's dark and it will illuminate it?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
But I am able to see pretty well in the dark.
good for you. All right, anything else there?
Can't think of anything I want to.
So are there any like games that you play to pass the time?
Yes, of course. Hide and seek. We have a game where we will chase each other around and one person is it. And they must tag someone else and everyone's... That's usually after a few drinks.
Interesting.
Oh.
Does that one have a name?
We call it tag.
Ooh. That does sound enjoyable.
Yes, I am quite good.
Are
Oh,
you?
really?
Yeah.
Is that because you are fast or because you are cunning?
I'd like to think a little bit of both.
Will we play up in the big house tonight?
I don't know. We might. It's probably not during the feast, but normally after.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It'd be quite rowdy if we did that inside.
Yes, it will probably be rowdy anyway. We do enjoy our wine.
Indeed, I do too. Were you there last night?
No, I was not.
Oh, that is
Yes.
sad. Will you be there tonight? Oh, you
Yes,
said that already.
Yes, I did. Yes.
I gave,
All
I
right.
gave, if I
So what were you
may
up
say
to?
so, I gave quite the performance last night. I hope you get to see it again.
Oh, yes, that would be lovely. You play little songs?
I can play songs, and I also do dance, and I also have my own magics, and I'll actually, I guess I'll just I'll start juggling dancing lights real quick, and then let
Oh.
it go. So
Oh, yes, wonderful. Wonderful.
thank you. Yes, so that is what I love to do, and drink. I love drinking. That's always good.
Yes.
I find that helps my performance, or at least helps me not care if I mess up.
Right. It's wonderful for that. So, would you like another glass?
I think I will take one for the road.
Okay. I ask that you don't leave with the glass itself.
Oh no, I mean I will down it and then go.
Oh, okay. Yes. Another gold piece, please.
All
Sure.
right.
I'll cover this one.
Oh, thank you, Zilara.
All right. So, Hibonite, you make your way back up to the big house. What you doing?
Can I start by trying to find Jasmine, the head of the guard?
Yes. So you make your way over to Jasmine, and she's, as you remember, a gruff-looking fire genasi, very muscular. Hi, my lord.
Hey, Jasmine, it's good to see you again.
Yes, you too. It's been very eventful since you've come back.
Things are always eventful with me, always have been. Have you seen my sister at all?
Sorry. Have I seen your sister? She is actually. Which sister? Ruby? 'Cause I haven't seen her all
Either or
day.
both.
Okay.
Have you seen
As I
Topaz?
understand it, Topaz is out playing somewhere.
Okay. And how are the preparations for the feast going?
Seem to be going well. Your mother has taken charge of everything again.
She seems to be more in charge than when I left.
Yes, it's been interesting. There's a few things that have changed.
Does Jasmine's personality fit with what I knew her from before? Does
Yes.
She seem different? She seems normal.
No, she seems normal.
Okay. And no looks of changing, no signs of becoming slimy, eyes falling over, or anything.
No, you don't notice anything of that nature.
If you see my sister, can you tell her I'm looking for her?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and I will head towards the kitchen to make sure everything looks on level with the food preparation.
Okay. Yeah, you head back toward the kitchen. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
I'm okay at that. 10.
Okay. So you make your way back to the kitchen. There are a number of things happening. There's some wild boar being roasted, the beginning of that process, some fruits being pulled out. And you don't really see anything that looks suspicious to you.
Okay. What else could be going on? I want to see if I can find my dad drinking anywhere. Just staying at a distance from him, but just to see if he's fitting in or just disappeared or anything.
Okay. You go and you find your father. He seems to be doing all right as far as you can tell. He's laughing, he's jovial. It's not much different than he was when he was under that spell, so you're not sure. But
Okay.
there's nothing that's really
Nothing obvious.
right.
Okay, I'm going to spend a sorcery point to subtle spell cast message and just send them. I think something weird might go on at the feast tonight, just to keep an eye out and be ready, just in case Mother pulls anything.
Definitely will, yeah. That was my thought too. This new god of hers it's a little concerning. They say they're having a structure brought in.
Okay, gives me a lead. Alright, I can't send a reply to that because it'd be another sorcery point. So, okay. Can I head towards where I think they'd make a structure?
Well, he said it was being brought in.
Yes, it's being brought in. They actually have it. She's apparently shipping it in from the island or from the volcano or something. I don't know. There are pieces of it they're shipping in now, and they'll build it here, actually within the big house.
Okay, so so from my understanding, they're building it already in the house. They're just bringing it in bit by bit, or it's
Right.
not brought in yet.
Right.
Okay. So where are they going to be building? Are they building in the main hall? Does it look like they're building something there, or?
It looks like, yeah, they're setting up some kind of structure to,
Okay.
like, the
That's fine.
basis for something.
I just want to watch, investigate it, see if I recognize it at all.
Okay.
I really wish I had taken detect magic now.
You see them slowly just kind of build it up over time. And as you guys actually exit Bissell's, you do notice that there's another tavern across the way called the Flaming Grapes. But you hear and you see a group of fire genasi on horseback, and they have behind them a cart they're pulling with what looks to be part of a... Well, actually, give me a perception roll. Or investigation.
Okay, good.
Investigation.
How about 14? Oh,
Okay.
investigation? Or perception?
25.
Nice, Garen. Okay, both of you will notice that this looks like part of a jawbone of a dragon. And
Oh,
it's on and they seem to be heading to the big house.
You did
I'm
see
assuming-
that, right?
by how big is this piece?
Extremely large. It's bigger than would have been on the when you guys met. Can't think of the dragon's name a few episodes ago.
The blue dragon thing.
Zorig?
Yeah, the blue dragon. Yes,
Bigger than that?
it's bigger than that.
That looks like a bigger dragon than the one we faced.
Indeed. I'll turn back to Bissell real quick. Like, do you have dragons on this island?
Oh Lord, no.
Huh.
Interesting. Did you see that?
Yes. Is that a dragon?
It looked like a dragon bone, possibly a jawbone.
Interesting.
Indeed. Have they been carting a lot of stuff here?
There was a little bit this morning before Amelito arrived.
What all did you see this morning?
Well, the queen came back with her Crimson Guard and some of her followers, and yes.
Is that for...
and then they were bringing some that looked more like building products, some kind of wood or stone or something.
Oh, interesting. And they were all going
Wood
up
and stone.
to
What?
the big house, or?
Yes. I'm
Huh.
assuming for the feast.
Do you have like a temple or something for the primordial fire?
Not really. The primordial fire lives in our hearts, and we can access it at any time. And he holds up his hand and produces flames again.
That makes sense.
Though there are some who say that the queen has communed with the primordial fire over on Tullivar, and she goes there frequently to do so. So, yes, there are those who will sometimes go with her, and it seems that more and more people have. But
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Does she just gather other people from the island, or is
Oh,
there
yes.
like a special group?
yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Just whoever has a burning desire to, yes, to worship the primordial fire.
What about these Castrax?
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, okay. I thought the queen had met some dragon god. Castrax?
I have no idea.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
I thought that was more
So maybe that-
widespread.
Well, maybe that just happened. Maybe she hasn't talked about it to people yet.
Interesting.
So,
All right.
Margraine, you're over there forging away,
Uh-huh.
and you hear in your voice, "My love, are you ready to come back to me now?"
No.
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 What are you doing? I see you're making something. Are you cheating on me?
No, I'm just thinking.
Thinking about what?
Well, a lot of things. What you've done to me.
I've made you whole, and now you are weak again.
Yes, I am.
You're no longer the dwarf that you should be. Do you not want to be full again? Fulfilled as a person? As a dwarf? Or do you want to stay this weak abomination?
No.
Stop forging and pay attention to me. You and I are intertwined.
Yes, but this is what I do. I forge things.
Yes, but you forge with me.
Not today.
This is adultery.
Oh God.
If you continue this, I will leave you, I will hurt you, and you will never be the dwarf you want to be again.
God, so much process. Why can't I make things?
I know what you're making. I know it's to show devotion to someone more than you'd show it to me. I know that you're cheating.
But I'm a paladin of Saint Legis.
You are
know
my
this.
lover and nothing more. You are my tool. You and I are one. And you know that. You know what you did when you stepped into my bed. You know the agreement you signed.
And you knew what I was when I signed it.
So what are you saying, Margraine?
I think I need to speak to somebody else about this.
Who else? There's no one else.
No one else? What about your former husband? What about Eligius?
What about him?
I've spoken
Did he
to
make
him
you a
before.
dwarf? No, I did.
No, but Eligius made me.
We started and I molded.
Tell me, what did you do to him? I've seen it. I've seen bits and pieces. I saw you die. I saw him go mad with the loss of you.
Mm-hmm.
Is this what you would do to me if I lost you?
What? Make you mad?
What did he do to you?
What did he
How
left
did you
me?
feel when he left you?
Yes, hurt, angry, of course.
Why did he leave, Lenore? Why?
Because he was a poor provider. He couldn't protect me. He left me, and those orcs killed me.
And then he forged you and he wielded you and he killed them.
Yes.
I saw it. He killed
Yes.
all of them.
Yes, and then he was filled. He was full. He was fulfilled.
And why doesn't he wield you now?
Because he became weak. He decided to be weak again, just like you're choosing now.
What is weakness, Lenore? Tell me.
If you had a mirror, I could show you.
And he'll lift up the shield he's working on. And he'll get some water and he'll rub the soot off of it and the stain and he'll look in the shield. And he'll look back at himself, beardless and halfling-like, and say, okay, tell me.
This pathetic creature who can't even see in the dark. What kind of dwarf are you? I gave you sight beyond anything any dwarf would have. I gave you strength. I gave you fire. If you keep working on this, Margraine, this is a choice you will have to make. Now, me or your new project? Me or weakness? Me or never being fulfilled as a dwarf?
I choose me, Lenore, not you. You do not love me. The people who love me do not do this to me. They don't try and change me. I try and change myself. I'm the smith. I make and I break. But for me, not for you. It was never for anybody else. It was never for Eligius. It was never for my father. It was for me. I want to be the dwarf I want to be for me, not for you.
Very well. And with that, had to check something.
Ow! I'm assuming.
Yeah, all right. So, You hear like a scream in your head, her scream, and you feel like a ripping in your soul as if you're actually coming apart. Like everything is pounding, like from your behind your eyes. You just feel like the worst pounding headache ever. And it seems like something is trying to force its way out of you. And there is a loud explosion of this deep, purplish, viscous thing that seems to shoot out of your body, out of your pores, out of everything. And it blows the front of the forge, the building itself, blows a hole through that. There's a loud boom, and you fall to the ground. Give me a Constitution saving throw, and you're going to take 43 points of damage.
Okay.
DC 16.
So I take 43 and I make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Cool. Ew, okay. And Constitution saving throw. 15.
Okay.
Am I able to use my armor to reroll that?
You are.
Okay. 15 again.
Come on.
All right. And you pass out.
Okay.
All right. Garen, Zalara, and even Hibonite up in the big house, you hear this loud explosion coming from the town.
That was our safe word, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll call the episode there. Thanks for listening to episode 69 of Beholder's Eye Safeword. Remember, if you want to support Beholder's Eye, our Patreon is patreon.com/Beholder's iPod. We actually have some changes coming up to that, and we'll keep you all informed. But if you go there, you will find some cool stuff, get early released episodes, and achieve godhood. If you can't support us financially but want to help out the show, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. Remember, if you're a fan of anything, then reviews are one of the best ways to actually support the content producers you like outside of, well, money. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at Beholder's iPod and our website, beholdersicast.com. Feel free to give us a shout out using the hashtag Chaos Quartet. You can follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3rd, Ben, who plays Garen, at Miro4D2, Kim, who plays Zalara, at Metzgirl, and Sam, who plays Margarine, at SamSalat007. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. Editing performed by Sam Canary. Music and effects editing by Benjamin Floyd. Music from filmmusic.io. Mesmerize, Drone and D, Folk Round, Moonlight Hall, Plaint, Ritual, Satiate Strings, Curse of the Scarab, and Our Journey Begins by Kevin MacLeod at Coptech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 licenses. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/4.0/ Sound effects by Zapsplat.com. This work is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike 4.0 International License. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/4.0.